So, about the videos, you're probably wondering where they've all been and what's been going on. Well, my computer kind of, I guess, shat itself, and I lost OBS, I lost every game I owned. All my files are still there, but I had to re-download stuff, so I have OBS again, but it's the new OBS, and I'm getting used to it. And the one thing I have trouble with is audio. I'm very, very quiet when I speak on the mic, and there's always this weird background, like, crackly noise. And the only way to really get rid of that is by turning my mic down, which means my desktop just goes over the top of me and you can't hear a word I'm saying, so I turn that down, which means I'm very quiet, meaning you'll probably have to turn this up to hear it. But the reason there hasn't been any videos is because, well, I haven't been around to it. I've been very, very busy. I have university. I'm not actually Stone Cold Steve Austin. I am an Australian university student. Um, I'm in holidays now, so there will be more time to do stuff. But yeah, I've been busy, and my computer, not only did it crash that other time, but it crashed another time where I was recording a video, and it crashed, and... No, it didn't crash, the graphics card died out. It's the second time that's happened. And when the graphics card dies out, what that does is it kind of prevents me from fucking doing anything. The video just disappears. So I lost the video. And I didn't really feel like going through the same part I'd just gone through. So I haven't yet. But what this is just a test. And also serves as a little thing in Smite. Now, I play Smite. I enjoy the game. I've met lots of friends through this game. That's why I want to do a video on it. This is my main god, Scylla. I'm basically just going to do a guide on her, I guess. What I do for the first three abilities doesn't really matter because you have three abilities. You can do whatever you want. Now, this will be a guide for arena mode. And now that the prologue is out of the way, I will get my next Mass Effect video up soon. Hopefully within the next week, and hopefully it'll come back, be a regular thing, and we'll finish it, and then I have another series after that. I might do a Mass Effect Let's Play as just myself, as just me, or I was thinking of doing one with Dragon Age, or even dicking around in Skyrim with mods, because I recently re-downloaded that. There's so many options, we'll see. Or even just a bunch of Smite videos, I plan to get some of those up too. But Scylla. So your first three abilities, it don't matter because, 1, 2, 3. Again, this is an arena mode build because I exclusively do arena because I don't like conquest. For a relic, I usually look at the team. If they have crowd control, you definitely want to go... Oh, but this screen's probably confusing for you. What this is my custom build. So I have the build that I like to build. I have my 2 relics and my 2 potions I buy, and these are like situational. So if I see someone with crowd control, I'll buy purification. And if I need to get some magical might, I will. So usually I'll buy that at the start, pop it, and we're good to go. If there's no crowd control, you can go here. I usually go Sanctuary. But if not, I buy... So if there's an Ares, buy beads. If not, I'll just grab Sanctuary because having that extra defense is great. So when you get to level 4, the first ability you want to try and level up is your Crush. The reason you want to go Crush first is because it is your main lane clear. As you can see, bang, that wipes out minions, and as you level up, it does more and more damage. In terms of what items you want to build, what I usually do is grab the shoes first, straight up. We can buy everything straight up here, you won't be able to in actual arena mode, but then what I build next is usually Soul Reaver. I used to have Book of Thoth here, but I find building stacks to be too difficult. People steal your stacks, or you don't get time to build them, and it's annoying. And then I'll go into Chronos Pendant just for the cooldown reduction. And then what I like to do here is just get stuff that's going to increase the magical power and the magical penetration. This does exactly that. Obsidian Shard. Then Rod of Tahuti, it gets your magical power up, which is great. And it has a passive magical power increase, and also increases your mana. And the Spear of Desolation, just penetration is really important for this kind of build. I build a really high damage oriented build. Here and here. Now there are fountains over there to level up, but I'll just show you again what Crush can do. Crush can just fucking obliterate people. Even on other gods. So we go back here, we'll level up again. And once you get to level 5, go with your ultimate, because why not? You want your ultimate. It's a great fucking ability. So I can see Odin here. Just watch the damage this does. That does 730 damage. That's nuts. And we're only level 5 right now. Another really cool combo is to root, then crush. That did about 1,300 damage. And you can see what it does on a live enemy. So if I just do my sentinel over to Ra, look at that. One shot. Root, crush, dead. The root itself almost kills him. Root and basic will get rid of him. Admittedly, Ra is kind of squishy. But your ult can one-shot people too, which is fucking fun. And Scylla's ult chains, so once you do it, you get 6 more seconds of the ult. So you can do it again and again. And it's a pentakill. And watch how much damage it does to Odin. Look at that. 1,200. So again, you want to go back to your Crush. Then once you get to level 8, the game kind of goes, you have too many points in Crush, motherfucker. You can't level it anymore. But you're going to tell them to get bent. At level 8, you will not level anything. It will just stay like this. Okay? You'll see why in a second. Because when we go to level 9, look at that. We can now put points back into Crush. And we do. And then, we have the point left over from level 8, so we put that into our ultimate, because ultimates are fun. Now, you have your Crush maxed at level 9. This is the lowest level you can do that at, and still have your other abilities. Having your abilities maxed is very, very important, because Scylla has a passive up here, where you gain 20 magical power for each max rank ability, and they also gain a added bonus. So Crush at max rank reduces their magical protection and slows them for an additional second. So the quicker you can get your abilities to max rank, the better. It's not a thing we want to... I used to spread out my ability points. You don't want to do that. You want to build one by one. Your Crush will destroy people now. And you're only level 9. Want proof of that? Go up to Odin. Over here. 915 off just the Crush. It's fucking insane. And then 91 for the Soul Reaver proc. It's ridiculous. Then you go here. Now the next ability you want to build is the one. Is Sikkim. Because Sikkim is your other damaging ability. And it's also nice to use that as a setup for your ult. You can trap them and then ult them. Here. Again. Sikkim. Sikkim. Now when you get to level 13, you'll be faced with a quandary. You'll think, okay, I want to level up my ult, right? No. You want to go Sikkim. Why? Because now that's max rank. It has an additional ability where it will root 2 enemies to either side of the one you're targeting. Here we don't have groups of enemies, so we have just a god. If there were 2 guys next to Ra, you'd have 3 guys rooted now. And you would ult, and you'd take them out. And you would be good to go. And you'd have a triple kill there. You ever need to do that, you can also like root 3 people, Crush. You can probably take him out with that. That's how powerful it is. But by this time you want your other relic. I usually go Sprint. I mean, Scylla doesn't really need it because she has that escape, but it's mainly for if you have teammates who are in trouble and you can see them in trouble, pop your Sprint and then run away with them. That's what I do. But now that your 1 and your 2 are maxed, all you need to do is alternate between Sentinel and Ultimate. So once you get to level 14, ult. Then you just go Sentinel, Sentinel, ult, Sentinel. And then of course for your last one, you're going to go with the ult. Now you're fully maxed, and you can do a lot of damage. That's almost 2,000 damage with just those 2 abilities. Scylla is the definition of glass cannon. She doesn't take hits well, but she can do so much damage. Like a glass cannon, she can do damage, but she just can't take it because she's made of fucking glass. Watch what happens to Ra if I did 1, 2... Look at that. You don't even need to use roll. Just the 1-2 combo will be enough to kill him. And it's something I've always enjoyed doing. You have to be really quick to do this combo. It's hard. I was doing Odin because he won't die. If you have a really stubborn enemy, like a really tanky enemy, and you want to take them from 100 to nothing, because Ra is squishy as fuck. If you want to do it to an Odin or anything like that, what you can do is this is gonna happen really quick. That I fucked that up. Okay, okay. It's hard because it involves precise timing. What you want to do, because the Sycamore only puts him down for about 1.575 seconds, you want to go trap, play that, ult, pop, bang. What that was a Sycam. Then you lay down your crush, go into your ult, and you can detonate crush while in your ult. So you do that, then you do your ult. And essentially what you've just done there is combined 3 damaging abilities, and you'll usually one-shot any god out there. That's over 2,000 magical damage you're doing. Look what happens to Rai even with just the 1-2. Imagine if I threw my ult on top of that. He would not fucking survive. No doubt. Another really cool thing about that is if you had an Ares in your team and he pulls them near, you can kind of judge where he's going to be, drop your 2, go up, and then detonate. Because detonate the crush and then use your ult. What that does is it applies 2 AoE abilities on a large group of enemies, and combined with Ares ult, you're going to kill them. And again, Crush at max rank roots 3 enemies. So if you can root 3 people, lay down your Crush, go into your ult, and then hit them with both of those, you have just rooted and fucking destroyed 3 people. It's insane. Like, that's just 2-4 right there. Divine, motherfucker. And look, my ult at this level doesn't quite one-shot him, but it doesn't need to. And that's why Scylla is so much fun to me. I thoroughly enjoy her, and I really recommend her to anyone who loves just burst mages, or characters who are glass cannons who can just deal a fuckload of damage. And if you're a character that likes to just kind of stay out of the fight and hang back a bit while everyone else does the scary stuff and you just from a distance bomb people, Scylla's definitely the god for you. The only advice I give with Scylla is also don't rush in too much. Like if there's an enemy god here and you're going one-on-one, don't try and box anyone. You are squishy and you will die. If I come up here to this Ra, he can obliterate me pretty easily if he wanted to. If he was actually a smart AI. But Scylla is really weak defensively. And you might want to think, okay, then I'll build defensive items to protect her. No, no, no. It's okay. You can be squishy. As long as you don't engage or get caught in enemy battles, you'll be fine. If you can just waltz in and do your damage and get the fuck out with your Sentinel, like if I come in, blow them all up. Actually, I have to do it closer, don't I? Look at that. And then, boom. You can just Sentinel out of there. The Sentinel is also really good because it acts as a ward. I don't use it because I play as Arena. But the Sentinel will allow you to just fucking run. Like, damage. If that didn't kill them, you just go, oh shit, run. Look at that, you're away. I can't tell you how many times I've survived near death because I just did that. Ra has moved. That scared me a little bit. I didn't expect him to do that. I didn't know he did that. That kind of frightened me. Just the fact that he was here. Just, I don't know, that was really unsettling. Look at this. 837. 925. What? That is over 2,000, almost 3,000 damage. It's ballistic, and it is so much fun when you get on a roll like that. When you go around destroying enemies, when you can chain your ult and just stack up triples and quadras. I've never gotten a quadra because I'm not good at this game, but if you can really get her going, it is fun. I'm godlike. And no, none of these achievements you get here count for main. But we'll take her into an arena match and see how she actually goes.